We're here with Game of Thrones actress Maisie Williams. Welcome to the show again. Now, for anyone, I mean, Game of Thrones is absolutely massive, but for anyone who doesn't know what it's about, could you tell us all about it? Good luck with this.
It's kind of intense. To sum it up roughly, it's like a medieval bloodfest. We don't mind killing off main characters and stuff, and yeah, you can't really trust anyone on the show. You never know who's safe, so you try not to invest any emotional energy into characters because they could just get ripped away at any second. So,
does that worry you as an actress? You've been in it quite a long time now, isn't it? Does it worry you that you might get the...
Yeah, I mean, there are books out there already, and I'm safe as far as I know, but, you know, they can change it at any time, so, you know, I've just got my fingers crossed, and I'm really hoping.
And so your character, who is your character? What's her character?
She's called Arya Stark. She's a lord's daughter. She, at the moment, is away from her family. She's on the run through Westeros, the place in which it's set. She's desperately trying to find her family again. She's not sure who's alive and who's dead. She doesn't know who to trust. She's just trying to, you know, get through.
Okay, well,
As is everyone, I guess, on the show, really.
Okay. Ooh. Now, what's interesting about that is you're holding your bow and arrow in your left hand.
Yeah.
You're right-handed. Why?
So in the books, Arya, my character, is written left-handed, and there's a lot of die-hard fans out there, so I decided to play Arya left-handed, which at the beginning I thought was going to be easy.
You're like Ronnie O'Sullivan.
At the beginning, I thought it was going to be kind of easy because I'd never done a lot of the activities that Arya does. So if I just learnt them first time in the other hand, it would be easier. But I'm starting to realise that it's more of a struggle. And people want me to do other things with my left hand. Continuity keep coming up and saying, "Hey, could you pull that with your left hand?" And I'm like, "Oh, I can't do anything right." So
Really? But you're going to end up being ambidextrous.
Yeah, I hope so.
Are you left or right-eyed? Do you know?
I don't know what that means.
I only found out this week. If you focus on something and look at it like that and then close one eye and close the other eye.
So left-eyed.
No, you open it with two eyes, look at something, and then close one eye, close the other. Whichever one it stays in is the eye you're in. You use one eye to... You're left-eyed.
Yeah.
Right-handed, left-eyed.
Right-handed, left-eyed, yeah.
Everyone at home is sitting there with their TVs now. I didn't know that existed.
Great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I like
How did you get the job?
So I started off wanting to dance, and then through trying to get recognised in the dance industry, I met a lady called Louise Johnson, who later became my agent and said that she'd like me to do acting and stuff. And at the beginning, I wasn't too keen. I didn't have a clue what to do.
How old were you then, Maisie?
12. So it all happened when I was quite young, and I didn't really know if I wanted to get into the acting, and me and Mum sat down and spoke, and we had nothing to lose, so we thought we'd give it a go. And maybe when I got into the acting, I'd hopefully be able to get into the dancing through that. So at the beginning, I just tried anything out, and then Game of Thrones came up, and it just got bigger and bigger and took up more and more of my life. And now I love acting, and...
You're in a couple of films?
Yeah, I've done a few feature films that will be out next year. And, you know, loads of other opportunities as well. I'm being invited to a ballet next weekend, and so, you know, people are listening to the kind of dance side that I want to do. So hopefully one day I'll be able to do everything that I want to do.
Dance and act at the same time. Right, so your films you're coming up in are We Are Monsters.
That's not happening anymore. But
sorry.
That's okay, that's fine.
The Falling.
Yes.
Yeah, and Gold.
Gold,
Gold's with Jimmy Nesbitt. Plays your dad.
Yes.
Is that shot?
We shot that in February earlier this year in Dublin. I had a fantastic time, met some really fantastic people, and that should hopefully be out early next year. There was a screening of it recently that I didn't manage to go to, but I've heard people really enjoyed it and stuff.
Do any of your friends, if they don't get to see Games of Thrones, do they? Or maybe they're about to get to the age where they can.
Well,
cause it's quite raunchy, isn't it?
Yeah, when it first started, I invited a lot of my friends over, but my mum had to call all of their parents and ask if they were kind of okay with it. And I don't think they understood how kind of sexual some of the scenes were. But anyway, they came over.
Well, isn't it?
Yeah. So, you know, and now I'm getting older, meeting a lot more people my age who watch the show and stuff, so, yeah.
Did they have to ask permission for your mum and dad to let you be in it?
At my final audition, the writers came out and asked Mum if she'd read the books or knew anything about it. And luckily, she had been reading the book, so we knew what to expect. Yeah, it was fine.
Okay.
Can you watch it with her, or do you, watching kind of things that are kind of violent and sexual with your parents is never the greatest thing?
Season 1, it was like all the family round, and we were all sat there, and I was just like cringing so bad. My nan was there, and the dogs are all there, and it's just like the most embarrassing thing ever. But now I sometimes watch it with my friends, and sometimes catch up on like Sky Plus and things like that. So not all the time that we watch it together.